Alright, hello again ladies and gentlemen. I am recording this at a time when I probably should be asleep. It is currently 5:30 in the morning. Oh boy. But whenever you're watching this, it's probably not going to be 5:30 in the morning. Oh wow, we have 69 strong. Very good. So yeah, we're going to go sleep and then we're going to up our blue magic again, even further. Let's do it. Sleeping is a success, of course. Bang! I come awake too quickly for comfort. Instinct scanning for danger. Was there an impact? An earthquake? Did something fall? I force myself to pause and take a breath. I don't feel any tremors, and I don't see anything wrong with my furniture. And there's no one knocking. I look at the window if an animal or object struck the glass, and if an animal or object struck the glass, it didn't break. And I can't see anything lying on the ground, but it's too dark to be sure. No emergency. Something must have happened to wake me so suddenly. Perhaps Luke and Donald were designing another trick that went wrong. Less concerned, but still curious, I go to my door and open it. And a body falls into my room. Ooh. Oh, what? Iris Academy uniform. It's a student. Too dark to see the colours, but I think it's a girl. From the looks of things, she was sitting leaned against my door, and when I opened it, she collapsed. I cast a quick spell to check to see if she's hurt. I don't sense any injuries, but just general exhaustion. Reassured that she's not in urgent need of healing, I kneel down to turn her over. It's Minnie! Minnie? She lies against my arm, too far lost in sleep to react to being moved. She must have come to my room and then completely ran out of energy. Her falling into the door was the sound that woke me up. How far must she have drained herself for an impact like that to not wake her? I know she uses spells to replenish her energy before, but I'm not sure that's safe. Whatever she's been doing to herself, it doesn't look healthy. I don't want to make that worse. But what is she doing here? Minnie? I shake her a bit. Her head moves, but her face shows no reaction. Relaxed in sleep, removed of all stress, she looks more like a doll than a woman. She does look, very picturesque, I would have to say. Minnie, listen to me. I need you to wake up. Can you hear me? She makes a tiny mewling sound. Nothing like words. I can't tell if that's a response to me or not. I don't want to shout and wake up anyone else, and I don't want to rattle her around in a way that might hurt her. Not sure what to do, I tip her up into more of a sitting position and squeeze her hand. Come on, Minnie, I need your help. Ooh. Charles? Well, that got your attention. You're in my room. Do you know how you got here? Is everything okay? Don't know. Was there an emergency? Do you need something? She must have had some reason to come here. Was it just to try and drag me out jogging again? Need to tell if I could trust you. You can trust me, you're safe. Can't trust anyone. Only Jacob. What? She's not really awake, and she doesn't know what she's saying. There's no use asking her anything when she's like this. We need to talk about what she'd been doing to herself, but it'll have to wait until after she's had some sleep. I think you need to go to bed. Okay. Minnie shifts in my arms, rubbing her face against my chest. Gotta watch you. You're so clever. Her hands wanders up, trying to pat my head, but failing to find the right angle before it gives up and falls down again. I like smart. I picked the wrong stat to focus on. If only I was good at editing, I would be focusing strongly into my strong stat compared to my smart stat right now. Anyway, she giggles, burying the sound of my robes. I'm so glad you're with me. I don't want to do this alone. This could get embarrassing. She has a lot more color in her eyes. She needs to sleep, but I only have one bed. I don't intend to share it, and I don't want to sleep on the floor. Come on, Minnie, let's get up. Up? I need you to help me. Can you do that? Okay. I need you to help me get you back to your room. Come on, up. Oh. I get Minnie onto her feet. with her arms still over my shoulders, and begin to shuffle our way towards Butterfly Hall. Luckily, once I get her moving, she appears to be capable of staying on her feet as long as I provide direction and support. Her steps wobble, and she keeps leaning her head against mine, but she never collapses. When we reach her room, Minnie doesn't seem in any condition to manage the door, so we have to knock and wait. And then knock again. I don't mean to rush her roommate, but I can't tell if she heard me. Ah, she heard me. Why did you come back? She needs to sleep. I know. Sleep. She staggers through the door. She probably won't even remember this in the morning. Sorry for waking you up. I told her if she can't go to bed before midnight, she should just stay gone. She goes back into her room and slams the door shut. I flinch at the noise. A lot of people aren't at their best in the middle of the night. I'd better get out of here before anyone else wakes up angry. I return to my room and close the door and try to settle back in my bed. Minnie is probably sound asleep by now, without a care in the world. From the way Pastel reacted, this isn't the first time she's disturbed her night by coming back late. And how many times has she chosen to stay gone? Why did she come to my room? And what did she mean about Jacob? I'll have to talk to her later and hope that Pastel was wrong about her not remembering anything. Weird. Alright, well, the music has reverted back to normal, so we are getting classes done. Yep, 71. We didn't get anything for 71, huh? This afternoon, the student council has a meeting. Hello, my sugar arrows! The next season is one of love, and it's almost upon us. I'll be providing little pep talks for our new students in the near future. However, a few people may not feel comfortable discussing their health or relationship with a professor. Try to make yourselves available if it looks like someone has a question they're afraid to ask. You can always come and tell me about it later. Is she saying that in case we need advice or magical assistance from an experienced adult, or does she just want to hear all the gossip? Now, on Monday we'll be running the traditional Valentine order booths. All orders must be placed and paid for on that day. The orders will be delivered on Friday. Your treasurers will have already set the prices and stock for your class offerings, so check with them if you're not sure. Each class has 2 tables to sell their Valentines from. It's up to you how you staff your tables. Since freshmen ordinarily only have 2 student council members, the freshman president and treasurer would ordinarily have no choice but to work alone. Students are not allowed to purchase, or not required to purchase from their own representatives. Anyone can order from any table at the set price. Your classmates might prefer to talk to someone they know so they can ask for advice on what they send. Or they might prefer to order from a stranger and keep their love affairs secret from their friends. There's no competition between classes here. Love, friendship, and charity are rewarded no matter where they come from. Choosing to sacrifice something in order to record and reward your feelings for another is in itself a ritual. So let's all celebrate together. I wonder what's been ordered as Valentine gifts. Bouquets? Red balloons? Buying a Valentine's to proclaim your feelings is an American tradition, but I don't have any money. After the meeting, the council members split up. I look for Minnie so I can talk to her about the other night. She meets my eyes for a moment and then blushes and hurries away, disappearing into the crowd. Oh, well, that didn't help. Oh man, she is probably embarrassed about what happened. Footsteps in the hall signal the usual Saturday morning distributions, but nothing for me. Almost immediately someone knocks on my door. Is there meant to be no music? Weird. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to roll with this. You get to experience my pure, unadulterated voice. Good morning. Good morning. I can see Jacob walking out of Wolf Hall now. She must have come here with him. I wanted to talk to you about Monday. Alright. Since we have 2 tables, it would normally make sense to have the president on one and the treasurer on the other. Oh wait. Can I just not hear the audio? But you guys can? Yeah, it seems that Warpole is still creating noise on my end. This is odd. Why can't I hear it? Did I unplug? Yes. I unplugged my microphone. That'd be why, and also my microphone wire has been wrapped around the wheels of my chair. My very, very squeaky chair, which you guys probably can hear, but at least you don't have to experience the pure unadulterated chair noise. There we go. Okay, now I have audio, and now I feel a lot more comfortable with making silly voices. Anyway. But I was thinking that it might make more sense this time around to put you with Jacob. Because you're both boys, and some girls might not feel comfortable talking to a boy or the other way around. I guess that makes sense. Okay, great. So I'll see you then, and... Wait! But I have to go. You remember what happened this Monday? I went to class? I mean, at night. I don't have time to talk about this right now. I've got to go. Ugh. I know she's busy on Saturdays, but she's busy all the time. Even when she could be sleeping. I could catch her in the library and try to make her talk to me, but that wouldn't be fair. She's working there, and if I brought up what happened that night, she'd be embarrassed. I need her to want to talk to me, and I need her to trust me. What should I do today? Man. We could go and study. But I don't really feel like I want to go study, to be honest. What else can we do? We can go to the mall? You know what, going to the mall allows us to reduce our stress for free by window shopping. Yeah. Reduced it by 3. At the end of the week, we get to prepare stuff. Excellent. Monday! What should I do this week? Well, of course we want to get our blue magic up as high as possible. Maybe we should get our strength up, right? Reach a nice round 70 for strength? Man, Minnie, what are you doing, girl? Yeah, no, we'll just get, blue magic. Alright, hold on. The Student Council has set up 8 tables around the main quad so that people can place orders for Valentine's Day cards and gifts. Jacob and I man one table while Minnie handles another. We all have order forms to take down names and details. The freshman class Valentines have been set to cost $5. An order includes a card and either a sweet or a bauble. After an order is arranged, it will be delivered to the recipient on Friday. For the shy, that means you don't have to meet someone's eyes in order to hand them your gift. Valentines can be a simple sign of friendship, but they also serve as a way to formally declare one's romantic intentions. Jacob and I are kept busy writing down orders and making notes about the exact kind of message each student wants to send. This one dislikes chocolate, and that one isn't sure whether their feelings are romantic or not, and so on. I look over in Minnie's direction from time to time. She's got quite a queue in front of her booth. Maybe she was right that many people would prefer to talk to a girl. Or maybe she's only falling behind because she insisted on working alone. Whatever the case, she never looks back at me. So, Charles. Jacob looks back and forth between me and Minnie. Decided what Valentine you're going to send her? What? You're going to send her one, aren't you? You know she's crazy about you. She'd never said anything of the sort to me. Unless you count the way she acted while she was half asleep, but at the same time she was talking about how much Jacob mattered to her. So you aren't interested in her yourself? Of course not. Where did you get that idea? It always seemed like there was some connection between you two. We're old friends. I have known her since... well, I'm not even sure how long. Since we were kids. Childhood friends do fall in love. Maybe some of them do, but not us. She trusts you more than anyone else. Yeah, that's probably true. We go way back. We know things about each other that no one else does. That's probably why we're not interested in each other. There's no romance there, we know too much. I want a girl who never saw me when I had scabs and greasy hair. And who I haven't had to hear about all her old crushes. Which brings us back to you. I guess I did suspect that Minnie might like me. There was that moment we shared at Christmas, and that night she made me dessert and tried so hard to entertain and please me. But she never said anything directly. She'd keep getting flustered and avoiding me. And then there was Jacob. I wonder if Jacob knows about the navel piercing. I think I'd rather not ask. But I can't buy a Valentine, I don't have any money. Jacob shrugs. I'll cover it. Whoa. Money doesn't matter much to him. It wouldn't to me either under normal circumstance. I don't know what to say to her. Oh, that's the beauty of Valentines. All you have to do is send a card. Someone else writes the words. You order a romantic card and a little red crystal charm. She gets it. She squeals. She runs to you to ask, do you really mean it? He tries to pitch his voice up to emulate a girl, which sounds ridiculous compared to his usual tones. Okay, so let's try this. I basically just given him my voice. So let's do this. Let's repeat this one. You order a romantic card and a little red crystal charm. She gets it. She squeals. She runs to you to ask, do you really mean it? He tries to pitch his voice. Yep, there we go. Then she'll get all shy and hesitate and wonder if this is really a good idea. So you sweep her off her feet. Tell her she's yours and carry her away, and everyone's happy. And maybe then you can get her to actually sleep once in a while. That's one of the things I've been trying to talk to her about. So now you have a plan. You make it sound so simple. It is simple. She wants to hear from you. She wants to know that you like her. Just do it. Alright. I put my name on the form. Good. Now get back to work. I'm taking a break. Content with his success, Jacob walks away, leaving me scrambling to catch up with the rush. Wow, he really is an awesome guy. In between customers, I steal a look at Minnie, wondering. She still doesn't look my way. Is she hoping for my attention? Shouldn't she be looking at me? I just don't know. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Next student steps up to my table, apparently annoyed at my inattention. Sorry for the wait. I'm sorry about last week as well. It's an unlucky coincidence that I keep annoying this girl. I hope you managed to get back to sleep alright after I brought Minnie back. That was you? Oh, maybe she didn't get a good look at me in the dark. Anyway, I don't want to make everyone wait. Do you want to order a Valentine? She stares at me blinking. I wait, but she's not saying anything. If you haven't made up your mind yet, do you want to wait by the side here so I can help someone else? As soon as you're ready, I can take your order. Right. But instead, she walks away from the table completely. Maybe she wants to order from a different class instead. She's popular and known to be a flirt. She probably has trouble deciding which people should receive Valentines. Yeah, no, that's not what happened, I don't think. I think, one of two things. Either she recognized us from her past, or, she realizes that there is a thing going on between me and Minnie. I guess the proper English would be Minnie and I. For me, I think one is enough trouble. But we'll see what's actually going on there. Alright, Blue Magic class is a success, of course it is. This afternoon, the Student Council has a meeting. Hello, my Sparks! Congratulations on all the little love notes you recorded yesterday. The gift and cards are being arranged now to be ready for Valentine's Day. But we do have another holiday to consider. This Sunday night, the reborn moon will be full, and we will be celebrating the birth of the new year with a bonfire ceremony. First though, throughout Saturday, we'll be burning the representations of the old year down to the ashes. You may come to the flames to whisper any secrets or sorrows that should be left behind with the old year. It is acceptable to add old papers or wooden carving to be burnt, to make an ending of that past. Please do not burn anything else, including books, magazines, photographs, or hair. For safety reasons, symbolic hair burning should be restricted to smaller fires. I've never burned hair. Is that an American thing? Staff will be monitoring the fire throughout the weekend to ensure it is reduced to ashes by Sunday night. During the ceremony, the presidents for each class will be called upon to come forward and help kindle the new fire. If you are not able to cast spark or do not wish to participate, please designate a kindler in your stead. I'm sure Minnie can handle it. Now, the moon will first rise shortly before sunset. Rouse your hallmates and send them outside at 10 o'clock. The new beginnings. Let's face our future with enthusiasm. It doesn't even surprise me now that Minnie hurries out of the room without speaking to me. Will everything change on Valentine's Day? Blue Magic class is a success. And it is also a success again. On Friday morning, Valentine's Day deliveries arrive. From Donald, I receive a paper card with an eyeball, an insect, a plant, a letter, and a sheep. That must be a pun. Oh, I believe in you. Ugh. Oh, Donald. I saw this joke in the first playthrough, and I'm not sure if I gave it the respect that it deserves, but this is ingenious. This is amazing. He must have ordered these for everyone on Wolf Hall. That was nice of him. Ellen sent me a simple Happy Valentine's Day card. I haven't thought about her much lately. I hope she's doing alright. Minnie sent me a card. It's pretty straightforward. Hearts, lace, Happy Valentine's Day, and a foil-wrapped chocolate in the shape of a rose. It's a perfectly nice card, but from everything Jacob said, I was expecting something more dramatic. A declaration of love? An invitation to meet, something, I don't know. Luke sent us a flimsy scrap of paper with a knocking joke on it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be funny or funny because it's not funny. That's all. Aw, Ellen. I do know who we're going to focus on next time, though. Blue Magic class is a success and we gain 1 blue magic. After finishing the day's review, Gravina sighs. For this spell, I do not believe a lengthy explanation is required. The applications and advantages should be obvious. Therefore, I will not waste our time with unnecessary description. He raises a hand and his form ripples, disappearing from view. I have not teleported. My location has not been changed, only my appearance. Creatures or casters who are reliant on visuals cannot target what they cannot see. Any spell which targets an area can still affect you while you are cloaked. You are not visible, but you are still present. You may also be detected via other senses. Sound or scent or true sight may reveal your presence. However, if no one has cause to search, it is very likely you will go unnoticed. Consider that when you walk the halls of this academy and believe yourself to be alone. He does enjoy encouraging paranoia, doesn't he? Well, we learn Cloak. Become difficult to see for 8 turns. That costs 25, goodness. Oh boy. Alright. Calm yourself, Charles. You need to continue narrating this. Just gonna stretch my back a little, oh my goodness. I don't know why I have to prepare for this. It's the music and the context. Oh, the context, man. Alright, I think I'm ready. I wish I had a glass of water still here, but I don't. Charles? I turn. It's Minnie at last. And she's holding my card. Oh? I need to talk to you. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry? I can't accept this. I don't deserve it. I'm not cut out to be anyone's girlfriend. Jacob said she might be shy and that I should push forward and sweep her off her feet. That is what she really wants. She isn't saying that she doesn't like me, only that she doesn't think she'd make a good girlfriend. On the other hand, I don't want to be the kind of guy who won't take no for an answer. I don't want to mess this up. We both need to be clear about what we're saying. Well, there is only one thing that I really want to say, which is, I want to date you. Whoops. No. I meant to say I have feelings for you. That's what I meant to say. Minnie, I care about you. I worry about you and I want to help you. And I want more than that too. I like you. I like talking to you. When you have the time for me. I like your knowledge, your enthusiasm and your cleverness. Your cunning, and your willingness to do whatever it takes to get your way. I've been interested in you for quite a while, but I always feel like I wasn't that important to you. Partly because you're always so busy with your responsibilities and helping everyone that crosses your path. Partly because I worried that, I thought you liked Jacob. What? You always seem to go to him first, to rely on him, to work things out with him behind my back. He's my friend, that's all. Yeah, he said that. But you said... Well, do you remember the nights last week when you wound up in my room? Not completely. Did I do something embarrassing? Well, you did sort of pet me and try to fall asleep on my lap, but I didn't mind that part. You said that Jacob was the only person you could trust. If you love him, if you want to be with him, just say so. I won't stand in your way. And if you don't want to date me, then say that. We can still be friends and partners and co-president like we've always been. But don't tell me that you're not worth caring about, or that you couldn't be a good girlfriend, because I think you're pretty amazing. Oh, please don't cry. Oh. She squeezes her eyes tightly shut. Can you say something, please? I'm not in love with Jacob. Okay, that's a start. Can we go to your room? What? To talk. Okay. Oh boy. I lead the way to Wolf Hall. After all, it's not like this is the first time she's been in my bedroom. The first time was when we made that deal that set all of this in motion. The last time was the night she fell through my door. Minnie steps over my threshold. If we're gonna talk, can we start with talking about last week? Do you know what happened? I miscalculated. I thought I'd figure out how to get more hours in every day. But if I got the timing wrong, I ended up so wired that I couldn't sit still or I crashed out. That night I was so tired that I just wanted to sleep, so I tried to get into your bed. You didn't quite get that far. No, but I wanted to. To sleep, I mean. And that's why I couldn't let you stay. You'd have been too embarrassed when you woke up. I was anyway. I'm sorry if I caused problems with Pastel. No, I caused those problems. I'm the one who keeps disturbing her beauty sleep. You're trying to do the right thing. I respect that. That doesn't cover the most important question, though. Why? Why what? Why do you need extra hours in the day? Why are you out so late so often that your roommate loses her temper about it? I have to study. You're far too smart to need all that study time just to get merit from Professor Potsdam. It only takes a few spells to cast exams. But I have to know every spell, every answer well enough to teach it to someone else. Yeah, that's a little real for me. Growing up, and after I reached college and university, which are two different things here in the UK, everyone around me said that I'm a great teacher, and I'm enthusiastic about my topics, but yeah, still not doing that teaching thing. I kind of want to go into private tutoring, but let's drop that for now. But I feel a connection here with Minnie from this, and I do feel like almost insufficient for becoming a private tutor, because of similar reasons to what Minnie is saying here. Because I want to be a perfectionist about what I know, but unlike Minnie, I don't also have the energy to put into it. If you get what I mean. I want to be a perfectionist, and if I do something, I will be perfectionist about it. But I don't do those things because I don't have the energy. But Minnie here, she has the energy, at least artificially so. And she has to know every spell and every answer well enough to teach it to someone else. You're not a professor, you're a freshman. No one expects you to know everything. Yes, they do. They're supposed to, and I can't let them down. Why? Why did you fight to become class president? What? Honestly, my parents expected it of me. Oh boy, okay, this is another save location. This is... What is my motivation? Man, these are some hard-hitting questions. My parents wanted me to do it, and I didn't want to let them down. I was so scared when I realized you might win. I'd worked so hard and then you came out of nowhere and threatened everything. And if it was that easy for a total stranger to win them over, then I knew I wasn't working nearly hard enough. I had to be better than ever. I had to learn everything I could from you and then go beyond that. Oh my goodness. But why? Because I need them to trust me. I need every single person in the school to believe in me. So that when I'm an adult, they'll back me for a position on the council. This is all about politics. But I have to be careful. The students don't have the right to a trial. Wait, a trial? A trial for what? For anything. That's exactly what I mean. As students, we don't have the rights of full members of society. That means, if the school decides that someone is too rebellious, they can revoke air magic, just like that. And that means Potsdam. That's just for wild seeds though, isn't it? Do you really think it's only ever the wild seeds that lose their magic in America? But they'd have to have a reason. Even if there isn't a formal trial, they couldn't just... Do you think bad things only happen to people who deserve it? If I told you that I couldn't trust anyone, that's why. Wanting to change anything about our society means thinking that the way things are now is wrong. And that means someone could call me a rebel. Oh, you're scared. Minnie laughs. I keep busy. It can't be as bad as she thinks. She's overreacting, isn't she? It's not like students are being expelled left and right for disobedience. We lost a couple of wild seeds at Christmas, but they were people who broke the rules after being directly warned of the consequences. I'm worried about you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. I'm not worried about being expelled, I'm worried about you. You're exhausted, and you're making yourself sick. That's probably making her even more paranoid. You can't impress people if you're so tired that you pass out in the halls. Let me pamper you a little. Take some time off, have some fun, and get some sleep. Does that mean you're still asking me to be your girlfriend? Yes. Well, alright. But this weekend we have to get ready for the bonfire, and there hasn't been an exam for a while, so the study group... Next weekend. We'll go on a date next weekend. I probably need some time to make plans anyway. Is that okay? Okay. Now go relax, so you can help people tomorrow. Right. She looks at me and then very quickly darts in to kiss my cheek. Okay, bye. And with that she hurried... Oh, oh, that is so adorable. I'm gonna need some time to think about everything that's just happened. But the end of all of this is... We're dating, I think. I guess Jacob was right? Of course he's right! Of course Jacob is right! I mean, come on. You doubted Jacob? Even Minnie trusts Jacob! And Minnie says she doesn't trust anyone. Well, if that was... I get the feeling that's... Yeah, no, that's what she said. Anyway, 34 minutes? Yeah, this would be the end of the episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. I feel like Minnie has just hit me with an energize spell because I feel a second wind coming on and I am going to record one more after this. It is now 6:04 AM my time. Yeah, I'm not going to go out jogging though, but I'll do another kind of marathon by recording another episode. So thank you guys very much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care everyone.